to do proper risk management to avoid spikes, okay, guys? But we will be here with you guys. We will take you through the process, okay? So exactly at 15:45, guys, we need to ensure that we are entering, we are buying US30.
Okay, guys, so you know what to do. You've had a piece, right? At some point, we've analyzed the market, we broke down the market, and then at some point we have PMI right now, exactly at 345. So we know that technical fundamentals, they support our technical analysis. So with us, we've analyzed buys on USDT, meaning we are buying the market. As you can see, if you bought the market exactly when Peace told you to buy, you are currently in profits by now. But so far, we're still expecting the market to be too much volatile. As you can see, it's just 345. So it's still the volume is still to kick in. So by the way, remember, whenever we're dealing with fundamentals, always protect your profits, guys. So let me leave you, and then Peace will handle this with you guys.
Thank you. Yes, everyone is excited, your own profits. As long as you enter at 345, as I've mentioned, guys, all is well. See, the trades are going well, the market is going in our direction as we have.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Whenever you're in profit, remember to break even, right? Because you don't owe the market anything. Whenever you're in profits, break even. But we're still expecting the market to push a lot. As you can see, we have our take profit there. So meaning if you want to hold, you can hold at your own risk. You understand? If you want to hold it until it gets to our take profit, our actual take profit, you can hold at your own risk. With us, exactly when we get there, we might take profit.
Please, guys, do ensure that you lock your profit. You need to avoid loss. You need to avoid losses, guys. Please, please. When you're trading with me, guys, I only need results, okay, guys? So I don't want to see losses, please, guys. So, guys, do feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to ask questions. My team and I will be here to answer questions. Yes, hello? You guys have any question to ask?
Yeah, just a question from my side. When you say we lock the profits, how do we go about doing that? Do we move our stop loss into profit, or what exactly do we do when we have to lock profits?
Okay, no, my colleague will answer you on that one.
Okay, so guys, with locking profits, right? With locking profits, let me just sit here. With locking profits, it's whenever you move your stop loss. Remember, whenever you took trades here, you move your stop loss from down here, whenever you took buys, to up here. You understand? It's like that. You move your stop loss into profit. So that's how you trade your stop losses. So it's like that. You need to look at the price above your entries. The price above your entries, maybe at some point, let's check USDT. Maybe you took a trade exactly at, let me check the price. I'll just give you. Maybe you took the trade exactly at 34,371, right? Whenever the market moves, you need to put your stop loss exactly at 34,400. You understand? You remove it from where you put it, and then you move it into profit. It's like that. So any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Okay, I can. How do we log profit? Okay, we already answered that question. We already answered that question. So remember, the market is still gonna push up, guys. So you can hold the trades at your own risk, right? Meaning you can hold, but you need to pay attention to the market, because at some point you missed the entry exactly here at 3:30, because at some point more people were not joining in, right? So with us, we already got the entry exactly at 3:30. So meaning take this entry now as a bonus entry. You understand? Take this entry as a bonus entry. The market is still gonna push to the upside. As you can see, whenever you are trading Nasdaq, it's pushing very hard. At some point, USDT needs to follow where Nasdaq is going. It's like that. So whenever it gets to my this area here, that's where we're going to take profit. You understand? As market luminaries, that's where we're going to take profit exactly when it gets there. So it's like that, guys. So any other questions? Remember, whenever it's like this, you need to like pay attention. Whenever the market is volatile like this, you need to pay more attention in the market. Meaning you don't have to set your TP and your stop loss, and then you like be busy with something else. At some point, there is a time where you need to take your profit manually. You don't have to set a target. You understand? You need to just take your profit manually, and then you are done.
Yeah. So guys, with fundamental risk management is very important, guys. You need to ensure that you. Okay. So at what time did you enter?
I entered at 15:45.
15:45. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. The market is going up, guys. If the market is going up, we're pushing.
So any other questions, guys? You need to participate. Any other questions? BK, you're saying there is no sound. I think the problem is on your side, BK. It's on your side, because this side, everything it's normal. You need to check if maybe you muted the mic or something else.
Yeah.
I entered late because of a bad network, but I will hold with risk management. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we push most of the time. You need to apply risk management, because at some point, whenever you enter the market late, you might enter the market exactly at the time of a pullback, guys. So meaning you have to always use proper risk management.
Yeah.
You can also only add trades whenever the first trades are in profit. Whenever the first trades are in profit, you can add trades, because as you can see with us, we got it exactly there when it tapped into our demand zone. That's where we entered the market, right? Exactly when the session opened, we entered exactly. So with you guys, you entering late, and then you need to use proper risk management.
Yeah.
Whenever you enter late on a trade, always use proper risk management, guys.
So a question from my end again.
And guys, I need you guys to remember that you do need to know that new events are more volatile than trading, so you need to make sure that you lock your profits in time, okay? News events are very volatile. You need to lock in time. Please, guys.
So if anyone has a further question, ask.
Tula, I see you raising up your hand. Do you have any questions?
While we wait for the question, just to add on what Peace was saying right now, remember that today with the PMI fundamentals, it's very much different from when you've done your own technical analysis. Of course, in our case right now, our technical analysis, the news events aligned with our technical analysis. As you can see, unfortunately, many of you couldn't be there at 15:28, in which case you would have caught the buy at the very, very profitable moment because that was the earliest point of exit. Now, if I just want to make sure that you guys can tell us what time you enter the trade and tell us what time you enter the trade and how it is going on your side right now, because you may have delayed. We want to make sure that you don't get caught up in some pullback. So please let us know how it is on your side, because if you didn't enter at the same time as us, then you might be facing a different thing. So do engage with us, guys, so that we can guide you. So any questions, make sure that you ask Peace and they will be addressed. So we are reading the charts. You can raise your hand as well.
Okay, so Tsepo, I can see you have a question there. You are saying when I am in profit, after how many pips can I enter? So a second position. Remember, with it, you need to make it like 10 pips. Whenever the market moves 10 pips, that's where you can enter another trade. But always lock your profit in between those trades, you understand? Always move your stop losses. You lock the first one so that whenever the market turns on you, it must always take profit on the first one that you entered, right? Meaning the first one must be like you lock profit and then you enter the second one above, you understand? Above your lock profit. So as you can see, now we can see that, okay, the market is pushing exactly at our direction, meaning it's no longer news, guys. It's no longer news. Now we are just following our technical analysis. As you can see, you know that fundamentals, they always support your technical analysis. So at some point, whenever fundamentals come, they won't affect. If you know how to analyze the market correctly, you won't get taken out. You understand? Because as you can see on the screen where we took our entry, and currently we are in deep profits. And with you guys, also some of you who took the trade and still holding, they are still in profits. But so far, you know where our target is. With hitting the targets, you understand? Because at some point, the Zoom is limited. We need to, at some point, when we log off the Zoom, you can still hold, but hold at your own risk, guys. Because remember, you don't owe the market anything. Yeah. You don't owe the market anything. You don't have to keep holding until you start facing a pullback, you understand? Whenever you see profits, always take your profits.
Yeah. And then guys, you also need to know that the market might consolidate after fundamentals, meaning that after fundamentals, the market might take a pullback. You need to know that there might be a pullback. So it will just to cause panic, don't panic. There will be a pullback, yes, after fundamentals, but don't panic, guys, okay? Please. Hey, can't hear anything. So I guess it's not just.
Can we have a confirmation of those that can hear us?
It's VK only.
Oh, it's only one person.
Okay.
It's VK.
Yeah, I think try fixing the sound on your end.
Okay.
But it's very important, as Peace just said, that consolidation might happen just to cause a little bit of panic. You might see the market moving up and down in the same position, just to either give you a wrong impression that it's either going the opposite direction or it's no longer continuing. So hence it is imperative that you make sure that you are glued to the screen at this moment. This is not an ordinary technical trading moment, so we need to make sure that we see the movement going forward. So I'll now, Jama will just tell us a little bit more while we are watching the market about our trading school as well as the webinars that we'll be hosting with Peace as well as with Jama. So I think maybe Jama can explain more on that.
Okay, guys. So remember, guys, it's like this, né? With you knowing how to trade like this, at some point, you know that we also have a school. We have a school, we have a VIP group, we have copy trading, and then we also have these kind of sessions where we have them almost 2 times a day, the London session and the New York session. So at some point with you guys today, you joined late, you understand? You joined late. We were expecting you guys exactly at 3:30, but at some point you joined late. So, but it's fine. Even tomorrow, this thing, it's not like for today, you understand? It continues. So it continues. By 3:30, you need to be sitting down, you understand? Sitting down, be here with us, and then we guide you through the sessions, you understand? So also, with the sessions, we don't normally teach how we analyze the market, you understand? Already we come in, we have our analysis, and then if you are interested in learning how we break down the market, how you want to understand these concepts, because at some point there are a lot of concepts, and then if you can see the screen, we are not using trend line analysis, we are using smart money concepts, right? With smart money concepts, there is a lot of entry points where you can get to enter the market, and most of the time it's sniper entries. So if you are interested in sniper entries, please, in getting this kind of sniper entries, please reach out on our WhatsApp, guys. And then, you know, we have online classes, we have physical classes, and then that's where we teach how to trade, how to analyze the market, how to break down the market, you understand? So any questions regarding this information that I just mentioned?
Okay, I want to ask a question about the online classes, right?
Yeah.
With regards to online classes, where and during the course of the day do they happen? Because some of us are working, right? And that's usually late in the days where we are able to have some time. Just wanted to see if there is some kind of or level of accommodation when it comes to online classes.
Yeah, with online classes, because at some point we're still brainstorming on how we can accommodate people who are working. Meaning at some point, because with online classes, we used to do them while we are trading, you understand? While we teach and then we trade at the same time. So, but if you are working, you can also, maybe we can come up with something that you can attend on weekends, you understand? Maybe on Saturday or Sunday, where you can just, maybe for 2 hours, and then we just teach you the very exact thing that we taught, you understand? Or we can have these sessions recorded, you understand? We can have these sessions recorded, or so that whenever, like on your free time, you can just watch what was going on those live sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that. We might record the sessions and then we send it to you guys, or we might come up with something maybe on weekends and then we just give you. So guys, with me, I think I'm done.
Just to add up on what you just said, physical classes there will be 2,000, and then for those who are.
Can the person mute themselves? I can't hear you. Can people mute themselves because we can't hear you?
I'll just mute them. Okay, so as I was saying, just to add up on what my colleague was saying, our physical classes in Sandton, if you want to attend physical classes, you have to pay 2,500 every month. And then to accommodate those who are far, there are online classes, as my colleague has already said, you just have to pay 2,000 rands every month. But with the online classes, you will receive the very same value as people who are attending physically, you understand? Because some people do want to attend the classes, but they're far, you understand? So online classes will also be beneficial for them at 2,000 rand every month. But you guys need to know that there is limited space, okay? There's limited space for people in a class. There can be up to 10 people in one class, 10 to 16 people. So there is limited space, as you do need to know that. Do you guys have any question to ask? Okay, I think Raputi, you are muted. Let me just unmute you. See you're talking.
Yeah, so I had a question in the chat space. I think maybe you never saw it. When you're trading fundamentals, do you usually put a stop loss, or what do you usually do?
No, we don't usually put a stop loss. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, remember, I think just to add on what Pete was saying now, the most important thing with fundamentals is that you must have risk management in terms of especially your lot size, because that is where you can actually manage your losses. If you put a profit, remember how fast the market moves at that time. It is a moment of high risk, so it's where you can actually either make a lot of amount of money or lose a lot of amount of money, given how you have analyzed, right? Yeah. So we don't just trade fundamentals in isolation, we trade them in conjunction with technical trading, meaning you would have analyzed the market. As we have stated that we're going to be having daily Zoom sessions. And by the way, for this week, the Zoom sessions are very free. You can join. We're offering the Zoom sessions for free, so you can join them up until the end of the week, which is Friday. Remember, the market closes on Friday. So you can join and just see how we trade. Because they are free, we highly advise you to take advantage of this opportunity right now and see how it goes about, because now you'll be trading live and seeing, especially if you guys arrive early. Many of you, unfortunately, it may have been network, we understand, but if you join in early, you'll see, you'll get a bit of a brief explanation of why we are buying or selling, so that you can also make an informed decision. So please make sure that you read the message that was sent in our group regarding Mr. Mike's Telegram call, in which he stated exactly how the schools will go about, how the webinars will go about. Don't confuse the webinars with the Zoom sessions. The Zoom sessions happen 5 days a week, twice in a day. Twice because we have 2 trading sessions, the London session in the morning and the New York session in the afternoon. But the webinars will happen only twice. So they'll happen on a Sunday as well as on a Wednesday. The reason is we analyze on a Sunday during the webinar to make sure that we make projections about the coming week. And then on Wednesday, we reflect on exactly what happened from our analysis. So that'll allow you to see your progress as you'll be learning whether or not you are actually getting to understand. And our webinars, by the way, are completely free. If you need more reference to that, just make sure that you read the communique that we send in the group. So yeah, please guys, I think use this opportunity to just make sure that you get information, to getting more information from us regarding the activities that we are planning. We have stated as well that we're going to be having an NFP session. We're going to be having an NFP live event with Mr. Mike, in which we'll be trading fundamentals. So basically what we are doing here is to try to make you get used to our fundamental approach. So you must know that fundamentals go hand in hand with what? With our technicals. So if you don't attend our school, you'll just trade the news without any knowledge and you're gonna blow your account. That's not what we want. What I'm encouraging now, let's engage so that we know what concerns you have, because we're gonna be preparing lessons for you, preparing exactly what you're gonna present. So make sure that you don't miss out on this opportunity to ask us questions. Peace and the team are here. We're gonna answer you. So yeah, I'm gonna open the floor for you guys to ask us questions.
Okay, Tsepo, I see you had a problem with load shedding. So you can enter a new trade after 10 pips, okay? After 10 pips, that's when you can enter.
One last thing, guys, please know the meeting might end in 10 minutes. To rejoin, you simply click on the same link. So if this meeting ends, you just go to the WhatsApp group from where you guys got the link and click on it again. You'll find us here. So just know if it ends before we have officially ended this, then you can rejoin. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's 10 minutes left, but I think if you guys can push with the questions, let's hear what you guys have. And then we can address them, and then we make sure that we are done yeah, so we'll just wait on you guys. Please feel free to ask us any questions.
I hope you guys are pushing. I hope you guys are smiling wherever you are. Hey,
Yeah, we dip in blues.
you're swimming in blues.
So yeah, guys, we are left with 10 minutes. Any questions? Like someone who thinks like he has a question? Because we are left with 10 minutes. Remember, the Zoom, it has limited time. So whenever, after 10 minutes, we call it a day, guys. And then we'll see each other tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, London and New York. So London session, it's exactly at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the New York session, it's at 3:30. So please don't come late, guys. Don't come late like today.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah, don't come late.
please make sure, guys, if you know that you will be trading at 3:30, for example, be ready by 3 o'clock, you understand? Please, guys. And then please be aware that we do have Zoom classes every day from Monday to Friday. And then you guys will be paying 100 rand for each session. So you just have to choose how many sessions you want to do. You understand? Like for each session, it will be 100 rand.
So can you please repeat that one?
Okay, so I was saying from next week, we will be having Zoom classes every day from Monday to Friday. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we will be
Yeah.
having the Zoom classes from Monday to Friday, and then you will be paying 100 rands for each session. So it will be your choice on how many sessions you want to attend, you understand?
So with the session, what's the duration of the session? Is it an hour or is it?
Okay.
Okay, my colleague will answer that, but I also just want to add up that this week, the Zoom sessions will be free for this week, but from next week, you guys will be paying 100 rand for any session that you want to attend.
Yes. So thank you for your question. So regarding the duration depends on us having finished the job that we're doing. Remember that you can't really time it. It's a live trading Zoom session. It's not like a class. It's not where you're being taught. It's where you get to see how we trade every single day, so that you can understand how emotions, can play about when you're trading, because we don't always have fundamentals. I know that with fundamental trading, you might see the big moves that don't actually test your emotions, but wait until you have to trade price action purely without fundamentals. That's when you see that the candlesticks will actually test your patience, in a sense that you will experience true consolidation. Maybe the market not moving for a whole 2 hours, forcing you to actually sometimes abandon a trade, or maybe decide this, what is not working for me. So you'll see how we actually deal with that, because we also want you to learn to manage your emotions during these trading sessions. So just know that there is no specific duration. Remember, we are trading the opening of 2 sessions. Whenever a session opens, if we trade London, for example, in the morning, at that time, in most cases, we don't really have a clear movement of the market at that time, because it's early in the morning. It's us analyzing basically from ground zero. So that is also an important thing to learn. You need to learn the different sessions. So if you learn the London session, you'll understand that it is not traded the same way as the New York session. Why? Because by the time it's this afternoon, a lot has happened. Probably there's been some news somewhere. There's been a movement in the market. There's a clear direction, which is quite different from the London session. So as Peace was saying, it's 100 rand per session, not per day. Given the amount of money that you even stand to make when you trade with us, especially with the skills that you will be making, 100 rand is honestly not a lot of money. I would say invest in that and make sure that you can even pick one session, but I'd advise that in one of the days, just dedicate 200 rand to just learning about the two sessions. In our school, we are going to be explaining more about the difference between these 2 sessions, what happens exactly during the New York session, why is it the New York session, and what is most important. So I know that our time is a bit limited, so let me just stop here and hear if I've answered anyone. Please make sure that you don't keep your question with you. So yeah, please.
And also note, guys, in 5 minutes, the Zoom meeting will end. Do make sure that you rejoin immediately after that, okay?
Yeah. That's if we haven't finished the business product, right? Yes.
I have a question.
Okay, yes, you may ask.
Okay, my question is, after I opened this account today, Then I'm trying to check some other elements like German 30, DAX, WS 30, and T100. All of them, I don't see them in my account. I don't know if I make a mistake or something.
Okay, with that one, remember every broker has its own ways of putting things. So with German 30, with German 30, it's written exactly German 30. No, let me just confirm. With US 30, sorry, US 30, it's written exactly US 30, right? On the Tickmill broker.
Yes.
And then NASDAQ, it's written USTech. USTech instead of T100, instead of NASDAQ, it's written USTech. You understand? And then for German 30, it's written DE40. That's German 30. So you can check those, you'll definitely find them. So German 30, it's DE40, NASDAQ, it's USTech, and then US 30 is just US 30.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Thank you very much. I understand now.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, guys, any more questions? Please feel free to ask. There's no wrong question, as you know. We are all students of the market. So if you have any question, no matter how simplistic it may look, let's ask those questions. It is usually not understanding basic things that we think, guys, what will people think about me if I ask, what is a PEEP? What is what? So if you have something that you hear being thrown around, ask here. Our team will be ready to answer you. I see a hand.
No, his hand has been up.
Oh, yes. Are you asking a question? Oh, it's been up, ne?
Yeah, it has
Okay,
been.
no problem. Nothing in the chat, ne?
Okay, so BK is asking what time should they close the trade? And BK can't hear us. I think it's his network. I typed a message to him, so I have to type back to him.
Okay.
Asking what time to close the trade.
Yeah, with closing the trades, guys, remember, with closing the trades, it's up to you if you want to hold until our TP. Remember, on the screen, you see where we are expecting the market to go. So exactly when we end the Zoom session, then it's up to you. That's where you start managing your own account. You understand?
So-
Whenever you see that, okay, the profit that you are in now, it's fine for you for the day, take it. You understand? Yeah, it's like
Just
that.
a question from my end. What happens if the market goes back to the demand zone?
What happens if it goes back to the demand zone?
Yeah, it retests the demand zone.
If it goes back there, then it's not going to test it. It's going to break it, meaning that demand zone will no longer be valid.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because at some point, whenever you enter on a demand zone, the market creates it and then you wait for it to come back exactly there. So if it comes back so many times, that means that demand zone is no longer valid. It's no longer strong because at some point the market needs to break it. It's not respecting it. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, so I think we are done for today, guys. I think we are done for today. Is there a question? Yeah, I think we are done
Yes.
for today, so we can just call it a day.
Okay, one last thing, guys. Please read the document that we sent in the main channels regarding what's happening on the 1st of September regarding the copy trading that will be stopping temporarily, as well as everything else that we mentioned there. So if one particular thing that I want to just talk about quickly in 30 seconds,